Good Friday afternoon, Apple Stump Bushcraft Stuff and Things, back with another MRE review today. And we have menu number 8 by the Warnick Company, McAllen, Texas. And it is beef patty today. So we'll get into that and see how it goes. And we may give it a try. It has a peelable seal, allegedly. Let's see if I'm patient enough to open it that way today. Ta-da! Perseverance is its own reward, right? Okay, what's in this? Now, right on top we have the Mexican style macaroni and cheese. Packed on 288th day of 2004. Nacho cheese pretzels, which without opening the envelope seem to be combos by feel. And let's see if we have a date stamp on here. I don't see one, so it's a mystery pack. And I'm sure it'll be okay. And wheat snack bread. (286th day of 2004). And there are two of those. I wonder if they have the same packing date. 286th day of 2004. Oh look, isn't that cute? I'm going to hold it so you can see the packing dates, hopefully. 286A and 286B. So at least they had their poop in a group on that one. This one I'm not so sure of. This is the cheese spread with bacon. The cheese spreads oftentimes, let's just say, don't seem to be that palatable. And the coating on that is 292nd day of 2004. It's nice and firm, and I will be kneading it quite a bit before we put it on the bread. Barbecue sauce for the burger patty or for the beef patty. This might be another mystery pack. Oh, there it is. 278th day of 2004. I don't know if you can read it, but there it is. Accessory Packet C in all its glory. This one, like many of my other ones, well, all the rest of the ones I have actually, was in the freezer for several months after having been stored at a nice comfortable room temperature or lower for the better part of 13 years. So it has the ingredients that I read off the list, and we'll open that up in time. Flameless ration heater. Appears to be the kind with the 4 narrow units that activate with water. And I believe I'm going to boil the main course retort pouch again, because I'm still saving those ration heaters for other experiments and other videos. So here's the main course. It doesn't feel very heavy, 2.6 ounces. Beef patty, caramel color added. And the packing date on this will be 290th day of 2004. And a good old brown MRE spoon, which I don't need to open because I have my trusty one that I have been using for a couple of years. They're very durable. So, there we have it. Let's put it out on the tray. Okay, let's open some of these up and get the food itself out on the tray and see how that looks. Now, we're only going to open one wheat snack bread today. I'm going to save the other one. So there it is. Unlike the current version of the wheat snack bread that looks more like a piece of bread sliced off a loaf, this one is square, Has a lot of holes in it, as you can see. Smells good. There's not a hint of rancidity in that anywhere, so we're going to go ahead and eat that one. The big question will be the cheese spread, which I'm not going to use just now, but that will go on top of the bread. Barbecue sauce I'm not going to open just now because that's going to go on top of the beef patty. But the nacho cheese pretzels we're going to open right now. And I predict that they're going to be, they are combos. Fairly good number of them there. We'll go ahead and try one. Smell it first. It smells okay. And it tastes just fine. Very cheesy taste, a little bit smoky, salty. The pretzel part of it is crunchy but not overly dry. All in all, they taste just like they came out of a fresh package. I think we'll make our iced tea mix right now. Probably going to save most of the rest of that Accessory Packet C for later on. So we don't have ice in the outdoors unless we're hiking high in the mountains where there's still snow remaining. So I'm not going to put any ice in this, but what we do have is cold water typically from a high mountain stream or creek or spring. Since I like to camp and hike around in the high country, most of the water you find up there is ice cold. So we're going to substitute purified water from a bottle for our ice cold spring water. And there it is. And that's probably close to 6 ounces there, which is what they call for. Give it a stir. And we'll let that sit and completely dissolve while we put the beef patty and the macaroni and cheese into some boiling water. So we'll be back with you shortly. Alright, fresh from the boiling water, we have the mac and cheese Mexican style. Next up is the beef patty. I didn't boil the barbecue sauce, I probably should have. Let's open up the beef patty. Whoa, that's hot. Ow, ow, ow. Open up the beef patty and see what to do with that. Smell test. Smells like a hamburger, actually. Ooh, it's got some juice in it. It looks like a hamburger patty, so there we have that. And the liquid contents of that has got some oil in it, as you might expect. Okay, so barbecue sauce. Smell test. Pretty vinegary. I think what I'm going to do is put this over in this little compartment. Probably would have been better heated up because it's kind of the consistency of pudding. I'm going to take a little taste off that little bit right there on the edge of the envelope. Not the best barbecue sauce I've ever had, but it tastes okay. Alright, let's slide the beef patty over here. Yow, that is smoking hot. Here's the Mexican style mac and cheese. Ooh, man, that's hot. Wow. Ooh. So it looks like it's got some maybe pimentos or red peppers in there, possibly some green peppers. Here, right there's a red little morsel hanging off the spoon. And last but not least, the cheese, which I spent some time kneading. Do just a little bit more right now. My experience with these cheese spreads has not been that they come out yellow typically after this long. However, look at that. That's the yellowest one I've ever seen. Okay. Put a dab on there. Haven't decided if I'm going to eat that macaroni yet, so I'll spread it with my knife here. Manja. Now, snack bread's pretty much like it was last time. Rather dry, a little bit chewy. The cheese spread tastes okay. Smells okay, it smells just like cheese. Alright. We're going to use the towelette to clean off the spoon with. And it's really moist. It did not lose any of its moisture in the package after all those years. Let's try a piece of this beef patty. Tastes like hamburger, a slight smoky flavor. Texture is like a hamburger you would cook on your grill. Not tasting any particularly off flavor about it. I'm going to try just a little dab of this barbecue sauce on a piece of meat. Cat wants to star in this video. That's not too bad. A little bit more cheese spread. Bon appetit. I'll try a little swig of our iced tea, which I kept in the refrigerator to keep it cold while we were taking about an hour-long pause there, so that's why the cup is back now. That's really good. Okay, let's smell this and take a tiny taste. It smells spicy and south of the border in terms of aroma. Initially it's kind of bland, and then there is a kind of a peppery Mexican style flavor that kicks in. Noodles are exceedingly soft, as you might expect. And of course all that boiling I did with it didn't make them any less soft. So another little dab of barbecue sauce and another piece of meat. Tastes a lot like a hamburger that would come off your grill and that you would put some barbecue sauce on. Try another one of these combos. You can see that that is a typical combo. And that is probably the best part of the whole meal right there. Not bad. The snack bread is good as well. I just can't seem to help myself from eating the snack bread and the cheese. It's really good. This will be the second best thing in the menu. The hamburger patty or the beef patty is not that bad. This is really good. These are excellent. And the tea, iced tea, tastes great. One more combo. Just like they come out of a package made today. They're fresh, crisp, salty, cheesy. They taste brand new. Most people that review these meals always wait and listen for a hiss of some kind when they open the packages. I didn't hear any with any of these packages, so I'm fairly certain that they're okay. The only one I had any question about at all really was the Mexican style mac and cheese, because I thought I saw a pinhole in the retort pouch, and I got out my 10 power jeweler's loop and looked at that, and it was actually just a little wrinkle. There was no hole there. And so I'm pretty confident that no air got into that pouch. A little bit of barbecue sauce and some more beef patty. The barbecue sauce is pretty tangy, as I said before. It has a vinegary smell. I can't relate it to any particular brand of barbecue sauce I've ever eaten. It's just kind of generic. It's tangy, a little bit sweet, smoky, and tomatoey, kind of like barbecue sauce that you might buy in a store. Another bite of the wheat bread. And that is good. That is just good. Probably going to eat that whole thing. Can't help it. Quite a bit on that slab there, didn't I? Okay, I've been really chowing on that bread. It's almost gone, and I have quite a bit of this cheese spread left. I don't really want to open that other bread pouch. Oh, look at that big old heaping helping of cheese spread right there. Doesn't that look good? It's actually yellow. Unlike some of them that I've had that come out almost brown, especially the jalapeno cheese spread, which tends to turn out a really brownish color almost every time. That one was yellow, tasted great. Another combo. And maybe one more bite of the meat patty. With a dab of barbecue sauce. Yahoo! And we'll down that with some more of our tea. It's a great palate cleanser. So this has been a review of a 2004 vintage MRE Menu 8 beef patty with Mexican style mac and cheese, wheat snack bread, pretzels stuffed with cheese, in other words combos, an Accessory Pack C, and some bacon flavored cheese and spread and barbecue sauce by the Warnick Company of McAllen, Texas. Apple Stump Bushcraft Stuff and Things. Appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you next time for another review. Take care, stay safe, have a good weekend. Adios.